What's up, Patriots? Constitution Vet coming to you live in the field. As always, these short little videos provide practical teaching skills to help you become a more effective teacher to your student. Without any further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so one way of teaching history is through the use of movies. Now, I'm not referring to documentaries. While they are fantastic, sometimes it's better to show your student a movie that can get them interested into the historical subject. Now, as we all know, it's not possible to have a 100% historically accurate movie. It's not doable. You may try, but you will never be 100% accurate. The only way you can get 100% accuracy is, again, if you watch a documentary. But today, I'm going to show you some examples of really good movies that find that balance. They tell an engaging and thought-provoking story while also respecting historical accuracy. Now, again, no film is perfect, but these I'll show you here in a minute are pretty dang close. The first one is a miniseries called John Adams. As many of you already know, I've used scenes from this miniseries quite a bit on my channel. If you're covering the American Revolution, I highly encourage you to show scenes from this miniseries to your students. If you want to focus on influential people within world history, I highly encourage y'all to check out Waterloo. This is an amazing film that does an excellent job at surveying the broad story of Napoleon Bonaparte. On the same aspect of historical individuals, this movie does an amazing job at analyzing the complexities of Lincoln. This movie is not the best thing to show for the entire Civil War. But if you want to show your students an intimate dissection of who Abraham Lincoln was, watch this film. Daniel Day-Lewis does an amazing job at becoming Abraham Lincoln. When you watch this film, you're not seeing Daniel Day-Lewis. You are watching Abraham Lincoln. This next film is one of my personal favorites. If you're teaching your student about American expansion, Manifest Destiny, or just the conquering of the wild American frontier, this film does an excellent job at providing a broad survey to what the West must have been like after the Civil War. Furthermore, this film can teach your students the importance of understanding opposing perspectives. Now, just so you know, most of these films on today's list are rated R. So I encourage you to watch it first and then decide what scenes you're going to show your students. On the topic of opposing perspectives, this movie does an amazing job at showing you a major battle in World War II from the enemy's perspective. This gives you an intimate look into how the Japanese fought in World War II and how their leadership was composed. Again, very well made, very historically accurate. Finally, if you want to show your students a broad approach to the entirety of World War II, you gotta watch Band of Brothers and the Pacific. What makes these two miniseries so great is that they both come from the direct testimony of World War II veterans who were there. Band of Brothers focuses on the European theater, while the Pacific focuses on the Pacific theater. Clearly, I could show way more movies that are also historically accurate, but for time purposes, I gotta keep this one short. So, Patriots, as always, have a wonderful day. Have a fantastic week. Never surrender, never submit. This is CV coming to you live in the field, signing out.